Sam Darnold is back, and it feels so good. What's going on, everyone? I'm Matt O'Leary, back with another video, and today we're going to break down the New York Jets 24-22 win. The Jets get their first win as they upset the heavily favored Dallas Cowboys. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention that you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This was a huge game for the Jets because they finally got their quarterback back. Sam Darnold was playing for the first time since week 1. He looked okay in week 1. Some things he did well, some things he didn't. Again, he was probably pretty sick. If you had to imagine that, he found out that he had mono just a couple of days later. Nonetheless, he made his well-expected return today, and he played phenomenal, and we're going to talk about it right now. So the first drive of the game, the first play of the game actually, was a rather nice throw from Sam Darnold, 15 yards to Jamison Crowder. And I was shocked to see something on first down that wasn't a run or a pass to the line of scrimmage. Adam Gase was able to open up the playbook, which I got on him on a lot, but he looked and did a better job. We're going to talk about that more in detail, but on that first play, it was a really nice throw, and that kind of set the tone for the kind of game it was going to be for Sam Darnold and the Jets. That would be the only first down the Jets pick up on that drive. They would then punt it off to the Cowboys, who went 3 and out. And the Jets' defense looked really strong on that first possession for the Cowboys. And that also set the tone, especially more in the first half. The Jets' defense was dominant in the first half, and the Cowboys couldn't get anything going, especially throwing the ball. So now the Jets get the ball back, and they start moving the ball down the field. They are picking up chunk plays. They are moving it, eating the clock. It ended up being an 85-yard drive for a touchdown that was capped off by Le'Veon Bell punching it in. So the Jets go up 7-0, something that they really needed to do if they wanted to win this game. Get a lead, get the momentum, and that's exactly what the Jets did in the first quarter. The second quarter opens up with a field goal from the Dallas Cowboys. They're able to move the ball a little bit on the Jets defense. They kind of bended but didn't break. That was also a theme for the Jets defense today. Bend, not break. And Dallas, like I said, they moved the ball into Jets territory. They're able to settle on a field goal from 50 yards. Not much doing for the Jets offense, so Cowboys get the ball back. They go on a really nice looking drive. They are moving the ball. They get it inside the 10-yard line. And then on fourth down, instead of kicking a field goal to make it a 7-6 game, they decide to go for it. And Quinnen Williams comes up with a huge stop, tackling Dak Prescott behind the line of scrimmage. And the Jets would get the turnover on downs. A huge play and a big-time momentum shifter because it looked like Dallas was going to get themselves right back in this game. The very next play, Robbie Anderson, he's been open, the coach has admitted it, and he got involved today. Sam Darnold hits him on a 92-yard touchdown pass, 92 yards through the air. We haven't seen that in a long time, and that's what Robbie Anderson can do. He can stretch the field, and Sam's a guy who can hit him. Luke Falk, with all due respect to him, could not hit Robbie Anderson deep down the field. Sam Darnold can. The Jets' offense was not done in the first half. They would march right down the field again. This time it was Ryan Griffin with a touchdown. Jets go up 21-3, and they are clicking on all cylinders. Sam Darnold looked phenomenal at this point. 2 touchdown passes, 218 yards at this point in the first half. Huge stuff from the 22-year-old quarterback. Right at the end of the half, the Cowboys would add a 62-yard field goal to make it a 21-6 game. Jets take a 21-6 lead into the half. Jets got the ball to start the game, so Dallas gets it to start the second half, and they are able to move the ball. And what they did effectively, especially in the second half, was spread the Jets out and then run the ball. They really established the run with Ezekiel Elliott, and they did that a bunch on this drive. So they moved the ball, but the Jets defense would not allow them, once they got towards the red zone, to capitalize anymore. They kick a field goal, make it 21-9. Jets offense get the ball, and they are looking really good. Again, they are driving it. They have the ball in the red zone, and Sam's first and really only mistake today, he throws a pick too high for Jamison Crowder. Some people think he ran the wrong route. Others think Sam just threw the ball too high. Whatever it is, that was the only Jets mistake and only Sam Darnold mistake today, and it almost proved to be costly. Again, Dallas starts moving the ball. They're running it pretty well, and they get it into field goal range, and they stall again, so they're going to settle for 3 and try and make it a 21-12 game. But this time it goes wide to the right. The Jets catch a break after shooting themselves in the foot when they had the ball in the red zone and could have put the game away there. Jets offense kind of stalls after that, so the Cowboys get it back. Same thing. moving the ball down the field, but this time the defense finally breaks and Ezekiel Elliott punches it in to make it a 21-16 game. Jets get the ball back. They move it a little bit. They get into field goal range, Penalties kind of hurt. That was a big thing on the Jets offense. Their penalties seemed to kill them. When they were getting 2nd and 20 situations, they just weren't able to recover from it. So they end up settling for 3, and they go up by 8 points. Now Dallas has the ball again late in the fourth quarter. They're moving it up and down the field, and the penalties start to come. Oh my God. 3 plays in a row, the New York Jets have a defensive pass interference or illegal contact penalty. 3 in a row. Then Dallas has 2 holding penalties in a row. And then the Jets would add 1 more, this time from Jamal Adams, and it would be a 1st and goal situation after that. The Jamal Adams one was the worst call of them all. That was not a pass interference. I don't know what you expect Jamal Adams to do there, but it gives Dallas a 1st down. This time, Dak Prescott runs the ball into the end zone, makes it 24-22. The Jets are holding on by the skin of their teeth. Dallas is going to go for 2, and Jamal Adams comes in and pressures Dak Prescott. He throws it, tries to throw it to Jason Witten, but Marcus May, who had himself a real solid game, was there in coverage. Incomplete pass. Jets hold on to win 24-22, knocking off the Dallas Cowboys and their top-ranked offense. This was a huge game for the New York Jets. 1, because they finally got a win. And also because the defense, yeah, they ended up giving up points, 22 of them, but when you consider the offense that Dallas had, the Jets' defense did their job again. That's what this defense has done all year long. They've bended but not broke. They weren't perfect against Cleveland. They played very well against Cleveland, though. They weren't perfect against the Eagles, but they played pretty well. They are keeping them in games, and now with Sam Darnold back, the Jets' offense should be able to do enough to either keep the games close or to win the games, like today. Perfect example. In Sam's return, he finished 22 of 32 for 338 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. That's 10.6 yards per attempt and a 113.8 quarterback rating. A really phenomenal day for Sam Darnold in his return. Like I said, he just had that one mistake. Would like that throw back, I'm sure, but you can't ask for much better against a real quality opponent in the Dallas Cowboys. He looks like the real deal. This is what we've been saying for a while now. That was his first turnover, by the way. First interception in 180 passes. So pretty much his first turnover since, when was it, the Buffalo game last year? Good stuff from Sam Darnold. Robbie Anderson, how you doing? Back involved, 125 receiving yards and a touchdown. Jamison Crowder had 98 receiving yards. Demaryius Thomas even had 62 receiving yards. The offense was doing things. It felt good to watch a watchable football product for the first time in weeks. So Adam Gase passed his first test. When Sam Darnold was announced that he would be starting this week, I said the excuses for Adam Gase stops. And he shut me up for this week. He had his team ready to go. They put up points offensively, and they had a very good game offensively. That's all you could ask for. Defensively, Greg Williams, for the most part, did a phenomenal job. At some points, they were a little undisciplined. They had too many penalties, but can't complain too much. They beat a very good Dallas Cowboys team, a team that many pegged for Super Bowl contenders. So 1-4, they're going up against the New England Patriots. They played on Thursday against the Giants, so they're going to have a couple of extra days to prepare for this on Monday Night Football. Big stage. It's going to be a tough game. I'm sure we'll talk about it a ton this week, but if Sam Darnold plays like he did today, Jets should be in the game, which that's all you could really ask for right now. So I'm really excited about it. That's why I was so excited to have Sam Darnold back. I mean, I'm rocking the jersey today, the 1-4, and hopefully he stays healthy the rest of the way, because that'd be huge for this New York Jets team. So 1-4, they play New England next week on Monday Night Football. Huge game. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll talk to you guys next time.